In the teeming crowd, every person desires to be different, to find his unique identity in society, to seek his own individuality. The urge to stand out from the crowd is probably as old as man himself, but it is finding its clearest manifestation in today's fast-paced life. Possibly, one of the earliest expressions of personality statement began with new denim jeans worn by the rough, tough cowboys in the American Wild West. Adopted the world over by the youth, the rock stars and film stars of 60s, 70s, 80s. Jeans became the symbol of rebellious and liberated youth. Jeans became the lifestyle statement of the youth who rejected the formality of the cultural look for the carefully cultivated casual looks. With Levi Strauss capitalizing on the image, lifestyle marketing had arrived in America.
However, lifestyle marketing as seen today crystallized in the United States in the 70s, but this approach found its way into India only in late 80s.
Modern India of the 60s, 70s and 80s saw the rise of new breed of youngsters, educated at public schools, speaking English and aping the West. This crowd sprouted the lingo and sported a lifestyle which was very different from their predecessors. These people have become today's new value customers, and out of this ranks root our version of young, upwardly mobile urban professionals and other clones of the Western world. This new breed the world over has some common cultural links expressed through blue jeans, rock music, disco dancing and high living. Consumerism has added a new dimension to all these, for India witnessed the consumerism boom in the 80s which had not been seen before. Consumer goods started flooding the marketplaces.
With everybody expanding for a niche in the marketplace, marketing as a tool is always looking for new ways of creating and recreating a customer has found a new approach, lifestyle marketing.
In a sense, in lifestyle marketing, the focus is from the product to the consumer. The product was now targeted to a specific consumer group who could identify with it from their point of view of their own activities, interests, opinions, beliefs and value systems. The product was given a brand name, an appeal, a tone, a position and a personality.
You no longer just bought a product, but a one that suited your lifestyle, your self-image, your perceived image and your personality.
Haute couture, fashion and glamour, established as the watchwords, personalized designer wear became the new buzzword. The accent was on distinct upmarket image, reinforced by sleek advertising campaigns.
Siana, the ecstasy of romance.
For lifestyle marketing, a clear profile of the target audience becomes a must. While demographics locate the consumer, lifestyle analysis tell us more about him or her.
While demographic profile merely tells sex, age, income level, and education of the target audience, a finely tuned psychographic analysis can reveal psyche and the consumer's pattern of living in vivid detail.
Who is your target audience and why should he buy your product? These became the most important questions for a marketer. An apt illustration at this point is the menswear ad.
He loves the feel of the city, yet aspires to be away from it. The heady feeling of being successful, above all, the feeling of being himself. But subtly, it says further, for the casual streak in you, that clearly indicates at whom the ad is directed. A useful way of zeroing in on psychographics and lifestyle of the lifestyle audience is the AIO research. The AIO questionnaires and the interviews require the consumer to evaluate their personal or family's views on a wide variety of subjects, which are later categorized under the broad head of activities, interests, and opinions. Hence AIO for drawing inferences and conclusions. Research agencies use AIO-like inventories, have classified and categorized various lifestyle segments of men and women according to their psychographics. Among the women, the more typical lifestyle pattern that emerged through a research study in India were the contemporary housewife, who is devoted to her family and faithfully serves them as a mother, housewife, and cook. The affluent, supplicated type, who is well-educated, carefree, and for whom socializing is an important part of her life. She is interested in sports and outdoors. The old-fashioned traditionalist, who is a devoted wife, and most of her life is centered around her children and kitchen.
And how could a target audience profile help tune your campaigns? It is well illustrated by the campaigns targeting the modern woman. She's adventurous, fiercely independent, not afraid of her individuality, and who's on an equal footing with any man.
A widely used lifestyle classification is the SRI International Values and Lifestyle Analysis, which classifies people as need-driven, for whom the price is the critical criterion. The outer directed as emulators, whose lifestyle is directed by external criteria, and the inner directed, who are motivated more by inner need than by expectations of others. The fourth segment, called the integrated, combine the best of outer and inner directed. Classifying the consumers in either category helps greatly in creating the campaign and reaching the target segment effectively.
Other considerations that must be taken into account for a successful campaign are the appeal, the tone, the positioning, and the personality of the product. All these factors are instrumental in determining it as the right choice for your consumers.
The appeal of lifestyle advertisement lies in capturing the recurrent lifestyle patterns and goals of consumers for closer identification. The approach is especially useful in a situation where there is a clutter of brands competing for slot and you are in search of a differential advantage. In this case, the factor that may swing the balance in favor of one brand or the other will be the identification of lifestyle with what the brand stands for in terms of image, attributes, and tangible and intangible benefits.
The tone of communication is very important when you are addressing your target audience.
For instance, in case of a housewife who can be playing a role of a home physician, caring for the family health, ads promoting vegetable oils, a health tonic, should be directing the message to the housewife in that role as a non-practicing physician. What makes positioning in advertising successful and effective will be the clear identification with ways of life of target groups the marketer wants to pursue. The marketing strategy will follow.
What makes a brand more successful in today's competitive scenario with fragmented market may be a clear lifestyle identification by the brand. This also helps to hasten the consolidation process in the market, or in other cases, profitable niche marketing. Let's take a closer look as to what products lend themselves to lifestyle marketing.
Some research studies indicate that high penetration products like refined oils or paste will be better off with demographic segmentation. Low penetration products, which are personal in nature, like high-priced apparel, winter care lotion, cosmetics, perfumes, etc., lend themselves better to psychographics, and lifestyle positioning and marketing.
Costume Couture, the new fragrance design for the senses, exclusively at Dillard.
Salman, please. Give it up. Ritik. Hey, Ritik. You're leaving out. I'm talking to Ritik. Connect with you. Just say the name and get connected. Salman, what up, guys? Oh, God.
Samsung SGH600. Just say the name and we're connected. Well, always.
Samsung Digital. Everyone's invited.
Lifestyle marketing also enables in repositioning of existing brands so as to extend their life cycle, or it is a part of development strategy for greater market penetration.
In a recent development on lifestyle and value system, SRI now offers findings from a very comprehensive study termed the VALS 2. The VALS 2 typology draws heavily on Maslow's need hierarchy and tries to explain the lifestyle orientation of the various segments based on the values sought by each one of them in their life.
VALS 2 typology classifies the population into three major consumer segments: the action-oriented, the principle-oriented, and the status-oriented. These are further subdivided into 8 distinctive lifestyle segments.
The major groupings shown from left to right are defined in terms of 3 major self-orientations. Each of these self-orientations has distinct attitudes, lifestyles, and decision-making styles. The principle-oriented represent consumers whose choices are governed by their beliefs rather than their need for other people's approval. The choices of status-oriented consumers are directed by the action, approval, and opinion of other people. The action-oriented consumers are those who are motivated by a need for social or physical activity, variety, and risk-bearing. In terms of consumer characteristics, these 8 segments differ in many ways. For instance, believers are slow to alter their consumption-related habits, while actualizers are drawn to top-of-the-line products and to new products, especially those involving innovative technologies.
Dear friends, lifestyle marketing is among the latest applications in the marketing manager's toolkit. With the burgeoning middle class with rising purchasing power, The Indian market presents an ideal arena for the applications of lifestyle marketing. The consumer demographics are changing, and consequently the consumer psychographics are also changing. Several applications of lifestyle marketing have been made in the Indian market. For example, positioning of new products, repositioning of old or existing products, creating media applications or promotional strategies around products and brands, and of course thinking of new product concepts for the newer products that are coming into the market. You have just seen the approaches that can be applied to the study of lifestyles. These were the AIO studies, the VALS 1 and VALS 2 typologies. Now, to discuss some of the practical applications of these approaches and to see how the world of application is different from the world of concepts that you've studied, we have with us Mr. Achint Ganguly, Director O&M. Mr. Ganguly, how excited is the advertising industry about the applications, potential or existing, of lifestyle marketing in the Indian context? And in actual world, what are the major applications that are being made in India?
Well, thank you very much for that question, because the first reaction that I would like to share with you is maybe the concept of lifestyle marketing, as is understood in this description, has to be seen in relation to understanding the life-related marketing, because maybe the building block to lifestyle-related information and the life-related information are all the same, such as the consumer attitude, the behavior, the way the consumer lives their life, they are the same. But move from the lifestyle definition to real life definition, we perhaps tend to come closer to the consumer. So surely advertising business had understood the role of lifestyle as a way of defining consumer, and we're very, very excited. But it has moved a few steps beyond that today. In fact, some of the best advertising that you remember, not only of India but globally, are the ones which have captured the real life. So capturing real life is the objective. Any great commercial of today, which tries and sell a brand, which is called advertising, and if there is real life captured well, real emotions captured well, let us remember. Think about Cadbury commercials. Each one is remembered, one or someone remembered more, because it is the emotions of that little girl.
While creating media imagery around lifestyles, what is the information basis that you use for the ads that are built around lifestyle segmentations?
See, when we talk about information, I think we are obviously referring to the published researches, such as the Peace Map, although very old now, more than a decade old, or the VAL reports, which is value attitudes related studies, are always there. But in all these researches, the one fundamental problem that I experience is that there's a huge desire among the researchers to put a group of people or put a certain behavior as a type. This is called typology. Now we believe that by typology we are creating barriers. When you say that there is a set of women who are confident, there is a set of women who are humbugs, then you are typifying them. Or when you say there is a set of young men who are aspirant business travelers, you're typifying them. Now, typification is not allowing us to go into the understanding of the psychology we shift, therefore, this understanding again from trying to understand a type of person or a type of consumer to people. When you look at consumer, they're firstly people to us. I'll give you an example. Women. Women as women not mother, and women as mother. These are two sets of people that we know. All women are. For example, this Understanding Women, which was done across 7 or 8 countries of Asia, we found that a mother plays roughly 6 different roles. A mother is a mother is a mediator, a mother is a maid, a mother is a mate, a mother is a manager. So there are 6 different roles she is playing. So my view is that what we use, we today try and go beyond the conventional typology research.
Mr. Ganguly, during your long association with the advertising industry, what in your view have been the best applications of the lifestyle concept in the Indian industry?
Depiction of lifestyle could be in setting aspirations. Capturing real life could be in creating greater usage or involvement in a particular brand. So any aspiration setting brands, which are mostly in the areas of, say, anything that helps you to make a statement, cigarettes, or cosmetics, or dress garments, there are various labels, or even say, I think one very good example of setting aspirations, not so much through lifestyle, but it could be seen as that, is Titan. The best example, I suppose, in the Indian market today, that a brand has been created on the basis of a reward, that it brings the reward of giving something to somebody. That itself signifies the giver's attitude towards the receiver, the wearer's attitude towards the, in terms of the statement the wearer makes. So Titan is a good example where, without restricting it to the definition of lifestyle, but getting into life, yet using the information about the various segments of people, how it can be better utilized is a good one. But if you define lifestyle as only selling desire, then it works very well for cigarettes, as I said, for label brands, for helping you to make a statement about yourself. While the rest of the brands, the larger context of the brands, in my view, is in relation to how it helps you to live your life better.
Very often marketers take the approach that existing lifestyles form the basis of media images or role models that are created on the screen or in print medium. Is the reverse also true? I mean, do advertising imagery or role models that are created on media also influence lifestyles that people tend to copy or follow?
I think globally there are many examples. Global brands. First thing that comes in my mind is Marlboro, where that attitude of independence is an imagery that all the Marlboro smokers aspire to. As I said, the lifestyle setting as a goal or as a target that the consumer should aim for works very well where you make a statement. Statement is again about your external being, the outer me, right? That you want to be something. So it works on cigarettes, it works on dresses, it works on apparels, the garments. So has there been many, I think, such as your Marlboro asset. Every time it is making an external statement. Marlboro is one. However, there is a good combination, bridging between external and internal has happened in case of Nike. The Nike's external image of irreverence, the ability to do something, get the barriers and do something. So there are many brands which creates an icon position for people to aspire for. There are many brands which creates a relationship or involvement position for consumer to use that brand more, to live with that brand. All our household brands, they try and create that relationship positions. All our cosmetic brands, they might have created their aspirational positions. But understanding life as a starting point, external imagery to influence new life happens.
Mr. Ganguly, what do you think is the future of applications like lifestyle marketing in markets like ours? Do you think it would enlarge to cover products and services which are not in its ambit right now? Because right now we see rather specialized niche kind of applications that are being made of lifestyle marketing. Or would it be just like another tool being replaced by more effective tools?
It's a yes and no situation, a open and shut situation. I can't say that lifestyle marketing will remain a niche approach, or lifestyle marketing will be able to enlarge the domain. Because yes, it will, and at the same time, if we restrict ourselves to the limiting description that we are, or definition that we are creating about lifestyle, then we will have to be satisfied with its niche role, right? But if we move that lifestyle into understanding of the real life and apply the same discipline that you apply in creating lifestyle marketing, then any communication will be reliant on better appreciation of lifestyle features, lifestyle profile of the consumers. My only additional view is that letting them remain in the area of the quantitative information, the numbers related information. If you move it towards qualitative areas, lifestyle in qualitative terms, then chances are that your information will be richer, your ability to, because after all what that will do, information helps you to segment the market. So the lifestyle segmentation of a upwardly mobile person to a conservative, conventional person will move it to, as I said, into description of people who could be many roles.
Lifestyle marketing plays an important role in launching products, positioning products, repositioning products, and formulating marketing strategies. Lifestyle marketing may never go out of fashion, for the person in the crowd will always be searching for an identity and self-expression, and he or she uses product or brands to make his statement to the world, muted or loud.